Hey everybody, and welcome to another one of my exciting videos. It is currently Friday the 13th, so hopefully everything goes to plan. I've already tried to film this video like 3 or 4 times, so hopefully, fifth time's a charm. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's late. Regardless, I hope you all had a fantastic day and nothing too terrible happened to you, and I'm just going to go ahead and start talking about what I wanted to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today was rules to becoming a witch, and why certain people can't be witches, and why you have to do this and this and this and this and this to be considered a Wiccan or a pagan or whatever you want to be called. Just my ideas on the initiation into the path and into your spirituality. Now, there's a bit of a difference between spirituality and religion. I'm going to take my hair elastic off my wrist. Anyways, I will resume. There's a difference between spirituality and religion. Spirituality is something that's really, really sacred and dear to you. It's something that comes from within. It's something that only you really know about. Your own spirituality is different from everybody else's. It's what you feel is right in the world. It's how you connect to things. It's what you believe is beyond what we see. That's all part of your spirituality, and that's separate from everybody else. I mean, it's in a way it's connected, but it's very personal and it's very unique to you. Religion is something I feel like gets confused with spirituality a lot of the times. I know that I will say in my videos sometimes like religion and spirituality kind of all matched up in there, and you really don't know what I'm talking about, but the majority of the time I'm talking about spirituality and your spiritual path and your spiritual self, and religion is a part of that, but it's not everything in the whole realm of spirituality. Religion is something a little bit more organized. I like to say that religion is man-made. It is an organized idea of spirituality. That's pretty much what I define a religion as. So that's an important thing to really know, the definition of spirituality and the definition of religion, and you should probably go look up like a better definition than what I have given you, but if you kind of know where I'm going, then I think it's safe to continue watching this video. When it comes to your spirituality, I really don't think people should tell you what to believe in and how to live your life. It's your own spirituality, it's your own spiritual self. This is you, this is the essence, this is your soul, this is what you feel is right in life, and if you found really what's right and if you found your own spiritual path, you will feel really passionate about it. And to have someone tell you that that's wrong, I mean, I just think that is heinous and shouldn't happen. Religion, on the other hand, is something a little bit more organized. It's something more widely recognized than your own, personal self. But, the forefathers of this religion have built the ideals of it, and so you have to respect the history and the knowledge and everything that comes along with it. When it comes to being a Wiccan or a witch, there are several things that people say that you need to do. One popular dedication, learning experience would be year and a day, and that's when you study for a year and a day, and after you've studied for that full year and a day, then you can call yourself a witch, because you have taken the time to learn about all the aspects of witchcraft, and then after you've studied for that year and a day, then you are a witch, and you have earned the right to call yourself a witch. I don't really know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do it in a nice way, please. Another thing is doing a self-dedication ritual, which I did when I first started on my path. I did a self-dedication ritual, and it wasn't a big deal at all. Just kind of showed myself to the god and the goddess. But all of these things I feel like are a part of the religion, but don't necessarily have to be a part of your spirituality. If you do not want to do a year and a day, then you don't have to. If you don't want to do a self-dedication ritual, then you don't have to. Because, I mean, I live in an ideal world in my mind. I'm very much an idealist. But I really don't think that people should tell you what is right and what is wrong when it comes to your spiritual path. I really don't think that that's right. I mean, I understand that religion and spirituality are very different, and if you want to, converse with people in a certain religious group, then you're going to have to understand and recognize and respect that there are certain, guidelines to that religion. I mean, in Christianity, you get baptized and then you get confirmed when you're a little bit older. That's just how it goes. And I mean, if you're not baptized and you're not confirmed, then you can't get married like in a Christian church or something like that, I'm pretty sure. So there are certain guidelines, and if you want to be part of that religious community, then you're going to have to follow them to an extent. However, you should never let someone tell you that you're not Wiccan, that you're not pagan, that you're not whatever because you didn't do this, and this. You shouldn't let them tell you that. And people will, because I haven't done a year, and I didn't do year and a day. I mean, in my own way I did, but it wasn't official. But I still consider myself a witch. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a title that's very sacred to me, that's very near and dear to my heart, and I feel that in a way that I'm always going to be on a path of self-discovery, and I'm always going to be learning. And so, I mean, you can't just study for a year, stop learning, and then you're all wise. You're constantly learning, you're constantly picking up information, and so I feel like you're always on that path to, discovery of self, if I'm making any sense. I don't really know right now. But yeah, religion, it's tough. It really is, because you're gonna get people who are really passionate about it. You're gonna get people who are a little bit more passive about it, but they all have an opinion, and there's always going to be someone telling you that you're not a true Wiccan, you're not a true witch, you're not a true whatever, because they, practice a little bit differently, they follow a different tradition, yada yada yada. I think that's really something that's tough when it comes to paganism, because it's so broad. It is so broad, covers so many things. I mean, technically, paganism is non-Abrahamic religions, and so those are religions who weren't derived from Abraham, which if you've read the Bible or are associated, or not associated, are familiar with it, then you'll know that, So those religions would be Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. So, I mean, paganism covers a wide variety of things, and so obviously people are going to get, I guess, misconceptions about what exactly it takes to become a pagan, what exactly it takes to become a Wiccan. So basically my point in making this video is, when you're starting out in witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, whatever you want, whatever your spiritual path is, I do recommend, before you just dive in head first, learning as much as you can. I do agree with that. You need to learn about the traditions. You need to learn about the history. You need to learn about, what came before you. That you have to learn about where this started and why it is this way now. And I just think that's important for every aspect of life. I think that since we live in such a diverse society, and it wasn't always that way, so I think learning about your history is always important. Anyways, so my advice for people who are beginning, or people who have been thinking about, getting more involved in their spiritual path and think that something along the Wicca, witchcraft, paganism line is right for them, suggest learning, but I also suggest doing what's true to you, because quite honestly, I'm not going to waste my time doing something that I really just don't believe in and I'm not passionate about. I know what I believe in, and what I do to exercise my beliefs and honor my beliefs, it makes me happy, and it feels right to me. And I think that's probably the most important thing when it comes to your spiritual or religious path. the mix of the two, or both of them separately. If it feels right to you, if you know in your heart of hearts that that is right for you, then it is. It simply is. And that's such like a basic, like, idealist thought. And not a lot of people think like that. But if you feel right doing something, then it's right. And I mean, obviously there's some exceptions to that, but for the most part, if you're passionate about something and it makes you happy, then that's perfect. Anyways, so this is kind of a mumble jumble woo video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know your opinions. Let me know what you did to dedicate yourself into your spiritual path or your religious path, whatever you want to call it. Let me know your favorite color, because I'm really random like that. And I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful day, and you're going to have a spectacular weekend. There's finally snow here. I live in Canada, and it's January, and there wasn't snow for like the entire month of November and December, and now there's finally lots of snow on the day, like just for the day that I have to go out and film a bunch of stuff for a school project, so that's awesome. And by awesome, I mean I'm really not that impressed, but whatever. Anyways, regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Leave me suggestions for what you want to see from me next, because, you know, I want to appease the viewers. And thank you so much if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much if you watch my videos. It really, really means a lot to me. I appreciate it so much. And to the people who've sent me really nice personal messages, thank you so much to you also. And I'm just gonna say adios for now. So thank you again, and blessed be.